Are we live? I don't know why I have to start with that. Am I live or is it Memorex? Hello, everybody. Okay, Lori is here. Hey, Lori. And yeah, we've got people. Lori, let's get you stamped in. She has got me in her ear. And Laura Coffin, hello. Cindy, the crocheter. Hey. Hi, Shell. I'm so glad to see you, Shell. There's Nisi, Free Handling Maid. Hello. Okay, awesome. Ola Joe's in the house. Hey, Ola Joe. Joyce Swinson, hello. Hi, Kathy Edwards. How are you? You are stamped in, girl. You are. Yep. We're all official-like up here in the she shed today. Hello, Maureen. KB. Hi, Connie. How are you? Tiffany L. Tiffany, how are you today? You are stamped in. Although, you know, he's going really fast. He should be slower. Oh, Cheryl's in the ads. Woo, woo. There's a friend, huh? She's in the ads. I'm stamping you in anyway, Cheryl. Lisa Gray, good to see you. Am I here? Am I here now, Lori? I've been stamping everybody in. Please hit the thumbs up. I would appreciate it. How are you guys doing? What's in your cup? Okay, good. I stamped you in while you were out there doing that. Thank you, Cheryl. Hey, Rosie, how are you today? Thank you. You're stamped in, Rosie. I'm using my little maker's notebook to stamp y'all in. JillieM is here. Yay! She's hydrating. Hello, Debbie Marchone. Burning it. Oh man, I hope it's not inedible. Good. 15 thumbs and 22 people. Awesome. I'm so glad you are all here to spend some time with me. I appreciate it very much. You see, Scotty got his arms twisted a little bit because he's got to hold on to that other guy. We haven't really, did we come up with a name for him yet? I don't know. Yeah, I hope it's still edible, Lori. I have 2 cups today, guys. 2 cups. We've got the coffee. You know I got to have my coffee. And then we've got my cold. So I got my hot, I got my cold. My cold is Sprite. Hey, Amy. Amy Longs to Crochet is here. Oh, there's Chelsea. Woo.
Hi, y'all.
I recognize that blanket.
Yeah.
I am stamping in Amy and Wendy and Jamie. Hi, Jamie. Hope I didn't miss anybody. What you working on?
Washcloths.
You're starting some washcloths.
I am. Hi, everybody.
Hello, Karen DeWillers. How are you? She's making lentil soup. Chelsea's been begging me for a recipe on lentil soup, and I'm still trying to find it. I used to make lentil soup I'm going to get you a little bit better. There we go.
There.
You know, you can change that too.
I know. I don't know how any of that stuff works.
Okay. Hi, Gabby. Gabby is here. Did I miss anybody else?
I think this is the anniversary. You made it from one of the anniversary cakes, didn't you?
No. That was the chunky.
This was the chunky. Okay, somebody was asking.
I believe that one's called Jelly Bean.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice and comfy. That's all I know.
Yeah. Oliver picks those colors out. Good to see everybody. Good to see you, Chels. Oh, Cheryl's been a crochet machine, she says. Well, I have something really fun. First tell us what you're making the washcloth out
of. This is the Scrubby Smoothie.
Oh, yeah.
This is the Scrubby Smoothie. I couldn't tell you what color it is. Got no idea what color it is. But I'm doing the, I have already made, I think I brought it in here with me. Yeah. So I already made the grandma's dishcloth out of it.
Oh, yeah.
And added my little loop at the top.
How does it feel?
It feels really nice. And what I discovered, and I don't know if you have done this before, but I know, of course, when you have to decrease, sometimes putting them together, right, all in the same deal makes it look funny going down just one side. So I did it going down both sides.
Oh.
And I think it looks a little bit better.
It does. You're going to have to show me how you did that.
I will. But
hey, Bella, good to see you.
What's this one?
Oh, it's Tank. Tank is here.
Host and co-host. Hi, Tank.
Oh. Maureen got anniversary cakes.
Yay. Are they still on sale?
I was going to say they keep popping them on sale and then taking them off and then popping them on sale and taking them off. Oh, my Nightbot's working. I figured it out, y'all. For some reason, it had changed something when I was messing with it.
Uh-huh.
And I was unjoined. So I had to go in and into Nightbot and rejoin my channel with Nightbot.
Huh.
And I don't know why, because when I went to the settings, Nightbot was in there.
Right.
I'm like, well, that's not that, because you Google what you did wrong. And oh, good. I'm so glad, because I wasn't sure it was going to work, and I made a graphic, but I don't think it'll let me share it.
The baby's sleeping. I don't know how much longer he'll be asleep for, so I may not be on for too long, but I wanted to come on and say hi.
Yeah, see? I can't, it won't let me. I don't know where that file went. What I did was I made a graphic to say thank you to my members, but for some reason, it won't let me share it. So I'll have to work on make a little video file and do it that way.
Yeah.
Yes, because that was frustrating. I think I had 2 or 3 lives where it wasn't working. Well, June is here. Hi, June. Good to see you. Hey, Denny Banani. There's my Denny Banani.
Hi, Danny.
You said no more yarn, or you said thanks because you got more yarn? I'm a little confused on what you said. The recent YouTube yeah, who knows? It might have. That's what Crystal was talking about the other night, was the latest purge.
Have you had any of that happen to you yet?
I've lost about 20 or so, I think.
Okay.
I'm getting now where it doesn't, I'm like, oh, yeah, YouTube's doing its thing, and then I just keep going.
Keep on it trucking.
Spring, good to see you. Amy's got Dr. Pepper and wrote out a pattern for bought-along DC drop stitch. Oh, that drop stitch scarf is really cool. And Delphine, good to see you. Oh, now that would be something, a house with elastic walls.
Yes,
I just need, yeah, I just need one room with that. But I'm telling you, Chelsea and I are on a kick. We have been cleaning it out, man. We've been cleaning it out. Hey, Jeannie, good to see you. It's been a while. I'm glad you're here.
Hi, everybody coming in. Don't forget the thumbs.
Wendy says, show your mom how you did the decreases on both sides of your washcloth so she can teach us. She will.
I will. I will, because I did. I thought, you know what? I'm going to try this out just to see how it works. And I did a couple right on the corner where I decreased a certain way and it looked funny. So I did it a different way going forward and it worked out perfect.
See what's cool about that? Oh, see, Lori, that's just par for the course, isn't it? What's fun about that is the way that you're reading your knitting. Yeah, that's fun. I like to hear that because that means you're like, oh, that doesn't look right. Now you probably see when you twist a stitch and stuff too.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. And at first I remember you're like, what? I'm like, it's twisted. And you're like, no, you're just putting it one with, no, it's all in how you turn the yarn. Because I always say, all you're doing with knitting is just passing that yarn between two sticks.
Yep.
And it's all in the way you pass it.
This one that I'm doing now is that flower, that lost dishcloth, the flower pattern. That's what this one is.
Oh, cool. I do need to get some of those done.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice, Maureen. That's sweet of him. Eco Brights. I don't have any of those, I don't think. I don't think I have any of those. Did we see those when we went? The Eco Brights. I don't remember them. But that's cool. You got some good deals.
Are they new?
I don't think those are new. I know I have been enjoying your tab take. It's great. You've been doing some fun stuff over there. She's got a giveaway going on her community tab.
Oh.
Now, I will say this. I haven't said this in a while. So if I have mods here, which I think I do, I think Cheryl is, and Denny is, and Tank, I think you are. Just put CC before your name. Just put it in there. Just put CC and it'll come up on next to your name. And a mod will put your channel up for you. Hello, Mamfa Makes. Good to see you. I'm glad you're here. Cindy says the Eco Brights are soft.
Mm-hmm.
Cheryl said they came out last summer.
Well, you're just going to have to check them out, aren't you?
Yeah, because I don't remember them. Limited edition. Karen says it said it was discontinued. It's 100% polyester.
Oh.
It sounds like one of those tubular, what do you call it? Hey, Brenda Michelle.
I don't know. I can't help you there.
That's okay. We'll do what we can. Somebody can help us out there. All right, I have something to show you guys. I can't wait to show you what I made. It has been washed. It's still slightly damp, but it's been washed. And I have a video that's going to be coming out on this. I've got most of it filmed. The tutorial part has been filmed. And so all I have to do is the finishing touches.
Look at you. Oh, it's so pretty.
This is the Benjamin scarf.
So pretty.
Hey, Maribel. Oh gosh, I know. Taking them out in the storms. Oh, yeah. I dreaded that when it was so cold up at Dad's. Thank you, Bonnie. It says hand wash, lay flat. Oh, and it survived. Well, sometimes it does, depending on the temperature. Thank you. You guys like it? Okay, I'm gonna make myself big, Chels.
Yep.
Okay. So, a little closer. So you can kind of see the stitch.
So pretty.
And it's the way I worked it actually is this way. And I know this stitch has a name, but to be honest, I did not even look for a stitch when I was doing this, but I'm sure it has a name. I'm just calling it a drop down stitch, but I worked it in 2 different colors. So I used the Big Twist Heather, and this color is Denim. It's a number 4. You can use any number 4 weight yarn to make it. And then I use the I Love This yarn. Chelsea and I love it.
My
And it's
favorite.
one of the prints, and it's called Fuzzy Slippers. And this is what I had left. And now I'm making a hat. Okay, let me get caught up here.
So,
hey, Lisa the Grammy. Okay, you rock on, girl. We're all about that cleaning and arranging right now.
amen. Are you doing a written pattern for it or just the tutorial?
Thank you, Amy. I appreciate you. Oh, thank you, Lori.
Look at those shout outs.
I like that. This is great. Yes, I love it. And I have been trying, you guys, for some reason. Oh, Sally Horner's here. Hi, Sally. I was looking to see if I missed anybody else. Looks like angels. Oh.
Look, you see, Bonnie said you threw me away and brought me back.
What? Threw her away.
She talking to you or she talking to somebody else?
Oh, I don't know. Who knows? Hey, Susan Burke is here too. She threw you away and brought you back. I don't know.
Because you made yourself big.
Oh, yeah. That's what it was. That's what it was. All right. And my mods, thank you so much for helping. I appreciate you very, very much. So let me
Hi,
show you
Susan.
what I'm doing. So here's the thing, you guys, which is great because when you start a new stitch, and especially something like this, because this is but in 2s. It's an even number and it's done in 2. So I love these stitches that are done that way because you can adapt them. Okay. So you could totally do this shorter and make it a cowl. You could keep going and make it a blanket. There's a lot of things you could do. Oh, she said she's playing with his.
You know?
Oh, yeah, Lori. Now that's what Lori's talking about. You do have to answer the questions for the Facebook group, because if not, we're not letting you in. Because we have to know you're real, y'all.
Right.
So I meant for this to be a men's scarf, but I really think that it's very much a unisex scarf. But it's very long. I made it 7 foot because it's meant to go on a guy. He's typically going to be a lot taller. But this is how it sits. Now, Mr. Fiber went like that. He's like, me, I do it like that because I don't want to mess with those ends, he said, if he were moving around doing stuff.
I like that you can wrap it though. I like that it's long
I
enough
do too.
to wrap it.
And see, me, I would put my coat on and I would take these and go like that and then put my coat on.
Right.
And then you got this. Hey, Rita, good to see you. I'm glad you're here. I don't know where you are in the world right now, but I'm glad you're here. So now I started a hat with the leftovers, but I have to add some other colors in because there's no way I'm going to have enough with what I have left over. So this is what I have so far. Let's see if y'all can see it.
I love that other blue that you brought in.
So I'm using the first 2 colors, and then I added the blue and the white. And the white is just a generic, very creamy white color. But the blue is my heartland. And this one is called Olympic.
Your favorite.
The
Heartland.
Heartland is my favorite yarn.
Hi, Roberta.
Hello, Roberta. Good to see you too. Thank you so much for being a member. I appreciate you very much. Appreciate all of you guys. All of you, just so you know. And then I'm working this flat, you guys. Okay, so this is going to go this way. And go, you know what I'm saying?
Are you sure?
Y'all know what I'm saying, right? So I'm working it flat. I'm going to seam it, and then I'll cinch the top.
Oh my goodness, Rita. She says she's in Sweden and listening to the hurricane that's over Sweden and Norway.
Well, I didn't know about that.
I didn't either.
Oh, Rita.
I saw that they had, I forget where it was at, one of the other countries over there, they had, because of all the weather and stuff, it must have been what I saw, they had a whole bunch of water that was coming through. I forget where it was, so that may have been.
Do they call that a monsoon? Is that what that's called? Sometimes they are.
I think, I don't know.
She's saying hurricane.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, yes, Bonnie, going lengthwise. And then I'll just seam it and then cinch the top, and then it'll be a hat. And when it folds over, this actually has a kind of a nice texture on the back too. See? You don't see the drop downs, you just see the rows.
You said it's a really easy stitch?
Yeah. So what you do is and this is being worked in half doubles. It's going to be a hat, Denny. Okay, Tank. She said that was also a hurricane.
Okay.
Yes, and I did not put fringe. So actually, if I were doing fringe, I would have used every bit of it. But I since it's a men's scarf, a lot of men don't like fringe, so I did not put fringe on it. But yes, you sure could. Oh yeah, where you're at, you probably do get some stuff. Chelsea knows about that. She's in
Yeah.
she's north of New Orleans. No, but I'm going to. And I thought about doing it with this one, but since I hadn't messed with it yet, then I'm going to wait.
It's crazy. Tsunami.
Oh, they're putting up tsunami warnings on the West
That's
Coast.
crazy.
See, didn't something happen last year similar to this in the where was it? It was in it was close to it was not Germany. Can't think of it right now. Oh. She's giving me a hard time.
Oh. Bella's asking how many, yes, they do. How many 4 weights together would make a 6 weight?
So I have found that that's a really hard thing to decide. Your best bet, and I know this is going to be something that not everybody is going to have, okay? But your best bet on that is to look up something called wraps per inch. So typically, so many wraps per inch tells you how much what size yarn you're using. So if you took 2 yarns and you held them together and you had a 1 inch, so 1 inch, and I have a gauge, okay? So this is my gauge. And typically it's going to be, chunky would be 7 wraps in this 1 inch here, okay? 7 wraps would be 7 wraps would be a chunky weight. 8 would be an Aran, which is also what we call worsted. 11 would be a DK. 14 would be a fingering or 4-ply, and 18 would be lace. But that is your easiest way to figure out what weight you are getting with whatever yarn. And the reason I say that is because the yarns all are different. I have, one yarn that I pick up and it says it's a 4, and I pick up another one that says it's a 4, but they're not the same. They're just not. Hi, Keri. Oh, she's messing with the buttons. Look at her. Bella's got one. Cool. If you can, I would go on to Etsy or somewhere and see if you can find a WPI gauge. That's what it's called, a WPI gauge. I got this one on Etsy and it came from overseas, and it has it's showing UK terms, but that's okay because they're really the same. And then on the front it shows basically what when a yarn is laying flat about the width of it, and you can kind of gauge that. But I found the wrapping is much better than looking at it. Okay, Karen, thank you. You have one, but it doesn't have a 6 weight. So a 6 would be, so chunky is a 5. So I would look up for a chart that tells you the wraps per inch, and then do it that way. Put your wraps in there, count them, and then see how many you get and compare it with the chart. Well, I don't know that you can use a ruler because, see, they've got a certain... You've got... This is actually a little over an inch going that way. This here. And this is where you're wrapping. Denny's got other things on her brain. See, it's actually more than... See if I can hold this. Gotta hold my mouth just right. See, it's more than an inch, this gauge is. It's just under 2. But it's an inch this way. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, it'd be nice if they let you know, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That was him. I guess y'all didn't hear that.
You sure?
It was. See, this in between here, it is an inch.
Can you show some? So Amy's saying she said, I get it now. I was trying to figure out what you meant by wraps. Can you show? Because I didn't know what that meant until you showed me how to do it. A demonstration might be good.
Okay, so this is a number 4 yarn. And it has a little notch in the edge. And I don't count the first wrap because that to me is not a full wrap. Right. So I've hooked it in here, okay? And now I'm going to wrap it. And it says Aran or worsted should be 8. So, and you don't pull it, you just go loosely around. So that was 1, and I'm just kind of lining them up like bricks, okay? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they're not tightly in there. They're just laid right next to each other, loosely in there, and that's 8. Now, Aran, a lot of the UK yarn that is an Aran weight is just slightly thicker than our worsted weight, but that's pretty darn close.
I need to get.
Hi, Mantha. Good to see you. Hang on, Cheryl. I'm going to tell you something here in just a minute, too. Okay, also, here it says on the back that the Aran weight would fit in here, and actually you'll see what I mean when I say Aran is just slightly thicker than worsted. Let's see if you all can see that. Oh, good. I like to be helpful. I do show that. I got that way back when I was doing reviews, and I only have 2 or 3 reviews on my channel, but in one of those reviews, and I don't remember which one, I show you that, so you'll be able to see it on a video with me holding it where you can see it maybe a little bit better too. Testing 2 to make a larger weight. Okay, so 2 worsteds together. Let me get another worsted. Because this one, to me, is not a worsted, true worsted weight. So let me get another one. Trying to get one that's going to show up.
There it goes.
Yeah,
it looks like the little lip, I think, would probably come in more handy, huh? Being able to put it between there, the ruler not being as accurate.
I don't have any yarn yet.
Did you just say you don't have any yarn?
You know.
We know that's not a true statement.
I'm trying to find a real, like a worsted. A good worsted weight yarn.
Go to your cotton. I know you didn't get all the cotton.
Okay. This is
Shad.
Bravo worsted. Is Shad here?
Shad's here.
Hi, Shad. Okay, Jamie. Nightbot, you cannot call the same command as an alias. Okay. I don't know which one I did that on. I'll check it later. Thanks, Nightbot. What it means is...
alias you don't know about, Mom?
Yeah. Is talking about, because I have to have a timer also. So each of the Nightbot commands has a timer. And obviously I put something in there incorrectly. Does not surprise me.
Surprised it's only one.
I know. Okay. I'm working on it, Bella. Hang tight. Don't go anywhere. I'm working on it. Oh, Cheryl. Cerberus's tail is looking really good. That swollen area that he had where that hot spot was, it is complete. It's not tight anymore. It is now very loose and squishy and movable. So I am going to try to take him in and let them, I got to thinking about this watching Crystal.
Hi, Mary.
Hey, Mary. Good to see you. I'm glad you're here. And Crystal was talking about Clark having that deal on his leg or something. Oh, God, chili sounds good, doesn't it?
I was just thinking the same thing.
Okay, here's my warps per inch. You ready? I'm holding two together. So this is 2 worsted weights. I'm going to put them in that little, I don't know if they'll both go, so I may have to hold it. I'll just hold it. I'm going to try to lay them in there close together, but not pull them. So I may have to kind of adjust it and stick them there. Okay, 1, that's 2. Now you would think it'd be 4 because 8 is for 1. That's 3. Looks like 5. Looks like 5 wraps with 2 of them equals a chunky or 5.
So 3 together would probably be too much. Probably be more than a 6, right? It almost seems like maybe adding in like a DK or a smaller weight in there with it would get you your 6.
And let me do that because, like I said, this other one is just slightly thinner. You can see. Okay, so let's do that because this feels like 1.5 to me. Are y'all following us when we're saying that? Oh no, she's in your yarn room. Does she mess with stuff? Cerberus doesn't mess with my yarn or anything. I got so lucky when I got him. He doesn't mess with anything. However, whenever he comes up to my chair, sometimes he gets his feet caught in it. Okay. So there's 1, 2, 3. Yep. 4.
So there you go, Bella.
2 worsted and a DK, I think. Oh, wow, Lori, but that's not bad. Hey, Patricia. So awesome. I can kind of figure it out with this. I didn't know if I could. I had been wondering that myself, if this gauge was going to be helpful for that, but it looks like it is.
Oh, Bella wants to stash bust.
Uh-huh. Cool. But you know what? That's good to know too, because like on the Addy, I know that using something from like 4 and up works really well with Addy.
Right.
And even Crystal was saying that use like a 3 kind of is iffy. Sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. But that a 4 and up is better. But what if you're putting them together?
I don't know how that works.
So I'll have to wait and see how well it catches when I go to do it. So I know, Lori, you're going to be glad to have that done, aren't you? I hope that was helpful, Bella and everybody. I hope you guys understood. Y'all learned something today. For sure.
What do they say? They say you learn at least one thing new every day?
Yeah. Yesterday it was how to delete my message in the chat on my phone, right? What was it I deleted? It was in our conversation, you and I.
Yes, I sent you a picture of a roller coaster that was going up and down.
Oh, it was making me sick. I was like, I can't, because I have, with my inner ear, I have issues with, and I was like, oh, I can't look at that, It's hard to chat back at it because it's right there. She says, just delete it. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know I could do that.
Delphine said she learned this from one of your other videos. Very helpful.
Cool.
Oh, here's what you're talking about. Tank says there's a typhoon that killed 42 in Indonesia last year. That's probably what you were thinking about, Mom.
Maybe so. Maybe.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. Listen, girl. You could be doing some charity stuff like crazy with that. I know Jillie does. Jillie does a lot of charity hats with hers. Yeah, Vertigo.
Vertigo.
The new calves are just as cute as they can be, Shad. They are so cute. I may have a picture here I can show y'all. What I was going to say earlier about Facebook is that I've been trying to be better about posting pictures because my Instagram posts it to my Facebook page, my Fibercrafts business page. And so here are the 3 newest calves.
So pretty.
Now, I just want to point out something. You know, we've had Red for quite a while, and he has fathered several calves. But this guy right here, if you look at the way his head is built, that is not Red's calf.
No?
That's Double's calf.
Really?
And that makes me very happy to know that we're getting some of his calves now because he was born here.
Right.
And then there's a little guy, you can barely see him down there in the grass.
Oh.
And I'm thinking that's Tanner's because she has that on the front of her face. But these guys were hanging out with Red and Rin Tin Tan, who's another bull calf, and Double. They were all hanging out together, and the girls were all over somewhere else. Oh yeah, we can tell who the daddies are. Let me just say this. Red is the one I want to get rid of. He's the one that took off and went down the hill, and I had to go give him water. I had to walk. I put 15,000 steps on my Fitbit that day.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I am. Yes, Tiffany. Sorry, it took me a minute to read it. It was even though it was down here. I know, all the babies are so cute. Art. Hi, Bonnie. Yeah, everybody is very happy. We've been, yeah, I wanted to take him and have him. I wanted steak is what I wanted that night. Let me just put it that way. And I got steak. Wasn't him, but I went down to the local. I went down to the Mexican place, and Michael, who cooks down there, is very good with steak. And I said, I need a steak tonight. There's nothing going to make me feel any better than that steak. I was so mad at him.
He made it a couple more days than that day, huh?
He's still here. But he's Angus. And the Angus, here's the Angus face.
I'm making a washcloth. Somebody was asking me what I was making.
Oh my gosh.
Hold on, let me.
Now, I was going to tell y'all the story that Chelsea and I were talking about too. Talking about the animals. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, you did get asked. There we go. Yeah. Oh, there. Yeah, right there. Yeah. Now we can see it. That's awesome.
I love the points on it.
Yes.
You probably see it. The points better. There you go.
And this one is like hand size.
Yes. So this one is this one is the bigger one.
Yeah.
There's going to be, when I'm done with this, there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's going to be 14 points that go all the way around.
Yeah. Did somebody get that?
No. How do you? I don't know that I can do it. Thank you.
Well, somebody was coming, but
yep.
That's the first one I've had in a while, and I'm surprised I've got it here on StreamYard where I could see it as well that I could do that.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily know whether that one was. I wanted to. Lori. I was so mad at him. And the bad thing about Red, he's great. I do watch myself when I'm out there. We've got bulls, we've got cows. One of the cows came at me one day because her calf got out and she was frantic.
Ooh.
And so she charged me. They don't look quite as big until they do that.
Did you have to change your underwear?
Oh, he was close, man. I had a gate. I stood behind the gate. Now I know she couldn't have rolled me up. She could have bumped me pretty good, but she wouldn't have been able to roll me up. But she wanted that calf, and she thought that I was the guy that was keeping her from it. Her calf was coming back into the fence, and I had the gate open, and Lance was, Mr. Fiber, he was herding her back towards the, back into the gate. And I was like, wow, she's big. I never couldn't have believed how big she was. Easy to measure, huh? That is A-okay. And I'm going to show you some knitting too. I'm going to show you my knitting. I brought it over here. I'm working on the Advent. Got my ready for Valentine's.
Oh yeah, and I saw, didn't he do his doesn't he have the new Advent going too?
Which new Advent?
For this year?
For Christmas?
I think it's already up.
I don't know. I haven't had a chance to go look. I'll check it out. Anyway, but
Your
this
bag.
was the one from, huh?
That bag.
I know. Yes, you're right, Laura. She was upset. She just wanted her baby, and I don't blame her. So here's how it's turning out.
So pretty.
Started with, and this is why the tutorial came out today for the 1x1 ribbing. So this is the 1x1 ribbing, and then it goes into straight stockinette, which is knit every round. You're knitting in the round. And then I faded in the mixed color. And then I just did the tutorial showing you how you change the color. So I just added in the new color. I'm trying to get it where y'all just can't really see that new color yet.
Make yourself big. How do you
This
do
is
that?
it. So at the top, there's these dots. Yeah. So that's the mixed color. And I just started it. See? It's got like an orangey. But I'm holding them together. So this is what's left of the second color. And I'm holding them together and fading it in. So I will do a few rounds with both of them now.
Right.
Okay. And then I will cut this one and continue with the orange that I just added. And that's how I will go along with all of them.
It's going to be so pretty.
And let's see. This pink one is the next one. So it's going like this. Maybe that pink and then that orange and then that orange. And then we start getting into the yellows and then we switch to the teal.
It's going to be so pretty.
And actually, I'm kind of stopping just a little bit before I run out of the color. And then I will have a little bit of each color left over that I can actually use it for another project. Or it could be a giveaway. It could be a giveaway.
You already have something in mind?
No. No. But I think it would be a great giveaway.
Yeah.
I watch, they're called the Crafty Toads, and in their yarns they sell something called blurbs. And it's the little blurb that's left over when they finish a project. Oh, it's for sign up. The sign up is up on his website. I didn't know he'd already done that. Cool. So it's sock and DK weights for the Advent and payment due in August. Awesome. I will check it out. What makes you hungry? Is it the color? What you talking about, Chad? Did I miss something? Not to start anything new until April.
How many of the, because we're talking about the wraps and all that, how many would you have to put together of the sock weight yarn to get like a 4-weight?
So when I'm doing that one blanket, remember the blanket that I'm doing with the sock yarn?
Yeah.
And it's coming out really close with I'm using 3.
Okay.
And it's close. The weight of it feels very, very similar
Okay.
to it. It's not quite. This might be DK. 3 of them might be DK. There we go.
So pretty.
I don't know if I can get close enough to show you.
They make you big.
I don't know if that helps at all, but the feel of it feels worsted to me. It might be just slightly thinner than worsted with the 3.
That's a good idea, Lori.
And I want to work on that because here's the problem. When I work on that blanket, I don't want to work on anything else.
Bonnie's making a king-size honeycomb blanket, she says.
Ooh, king size. Wow. Hey, Crafty Heart. Good night, Rita.
Night, Rita.
Oh, that would be fun, wouldn't it? I need to find some of those little bags. The little paper sacks.
Paper sacks.
It's what they came in.
Yes.
I need to find some of those little paper sacks. Or I could just wrap them. I could just wrap them in tissue.
I'll let you know if I come across any. If I see any, I'll let you know if I come across any. Out of anniversary cakes? Is that at Michael's?
Well, she's thinking. Are you thinking an advent? Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
Yes, could make socks. I could make socks with all my sock yarn. I'm terrible at finishing socks. Now, I did not, the picture you sent me, I didn't make those booties.
The what?
The crochet booties. The picture you sent me.
You didn't make those?
Remember,
I'm pretty sure you did.
They're crocheted though.
I know. That was the first ones you had ever made.
Well, they're really cute.
Yeah.
They're super cute. Y'all, Chelsea found some stuff in the boys' closet. Let me show you.
I also found some of that other stuff in there you'll see underneath. I don't know if I sent you anything else, but you had made a couple of hats and stuff that were like way smaller than preemie size. I'm like,
yep. There's the booties. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that was for Oliver when he was a baby.
It was, yes. Yeah, see, those hats are they're too small, but they sure are pretty.
Yeah, that stuff was for Oliver when he was born.
Mm-hmm.
I had some little knit booties too. I don't know what happened to them. They're probably in there somewhere.
Oh, anniversary cakes are on clearance and going fast.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wrong one. Oh, I did it again. Oh, Lori said she's making a honeycomb blanket with the anniversary cakes. Okay. That makes sense.
Hey, Nana Michelle. Oh, okay. We'll wait till she gets in here. Hi, Dinky Crafts. This is my daughter, Chelsea. I didn't realize our names went away when we did that.
What? Oh.
I thought mine just got covered up. How long have I been doing this?
You know.
There's Daniel's link if you guys want to go and sign up for that, because they go really, really fast. Oh, there's another one.
There's another one. Do I have a way of, I don't know that I have a way of deleting.
So it's right there, those 3 dots. If you put your cursor on it.
I'm on my phone.
So it doesn't give it to you, huh?
You got it, Mom, or do I need to have, okay.
Yeah. I just happen to have my hand right here on the mouse, so.
So what that tells me though, Mom, which is a good thing, is that you're in the queue somewhere where there's a lot of people that are seeing this, right?
Yeah. I'm getting recommended or something.
That's what we're going with. Thank you, Lori.
Okay, thank you, because that's what I don't have. I click on there and it says put user in timeout or block user. Okay. Hi, Nana Michelle. Good to see you. Okay. Excuse me. Oh, Lori just cleared that up. She's making the honeycomb with the anniversary. Okay. I really like the anniversary cakes a lot. I do. I like them a lot.
I promise I'm going to get you those other ones.
Oh, that's all right. We'll get there sooner or later. I know where they are. But I know you would like to get them out of your house.
Yes, I would. The playroom is what's getting where I'm at now. The playroom is what's getting done tonight.
That's okay, Cheryl. Whoop, whoop. Yay, Nana Michelle. Hold on, hold on.
Woohoo!
I just like playing that. Thank you for joining, Nana Michelle. I will add you to my Nightbot and all that stuff.
So
oh, it said I hit it? Okay. Because it said block. When I hit it, it said block. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I don't have Patreon anymore. I felt like I was running myself a little too thin with everything. So I decided to get it all over here onto YouTube right here for everybody. Everything is here now and centralized. And I really like it. I really like it. I don't feel like I'm, how do I say this? Like I've missed doing something that I should have done.
mm-hmm.
That thought that you're like, oh, I should, what am I missing? What did I not get done? You know, that was constant for me.
Yeah.
And now I don't have that as much. Yeah, just clicking on the name. And I'm thinking it doesn't tell me that in StreamYard, the same stuff that it tells me if I were on the regular YouTube page. Yep, that's my flashy. Cheryl gave me flashy. She said she never in a million years thought that it was going to become such a big part of the channel when she found it.
That's awesome.
Hey, Connie. Good to see you. Just another stitch.
Hi.
Glad you're here. Wow, Nightbot's all over everything now. It's so funny how it works. So that is what I'm working on now, is this one. And I would hold 4 of those together and do that. I'll have to play around and maybe do a video of that. The warps per inch, the warps, wraps.
I'm almost halfway done with this washcloth. These go really fast.
Yeah.
So have you seen the new, you probably hadn't even noticed yet, or maybe you have. Have you seen the new Disney movie yet, Mom? Encanto?
No.
It
Comes off of Magnificent.
No. This is a whole other, it's a brand new movie, and it's on repeat at the house right now. That is what everybody wants to watch. But they have the main character is her name is Mirabelle, and her outfit actually has a whole bunch of like crochet stuff. Like she has a little butterfly that she made out of yarn that's clipped to her shirt. She's got the stuff, going down her. It
Oh
is
my
truly,
gosh.
it's based out of oh geez.
Because the Encanto wrap that Crochet Luna did, and I have it, that was based on Maleficent.
Well, you're gonna have to go watch, because it's just, yeah, it's awesome. And then there's something, I'm not going to ruin it for anybody who hasn't seen it, but there is a part in there where she actually makes something homemade that's crocheted or knitted that you see in there. So look, I'm saying this because it's yarn related somehow, right?
Yeah.
Columbia. Yes, Bella, Columbia.
I have one Odyssey Furls hook, and it's an eye. I got it in the turquoise because, if it's teal, it's teal.
Right.
And yes, I do like it. I love the feel of it. To be honest, I would rather have, and this is just my honest opinion, I would rather have the Odyssey in a smaller size.
Why is that?
Because this bigger one is rather heavy. Okay. So if I could make a recommendation on anybody who is going to purchase furls, it would be to get the larger sizes in the plastic ones and the smaller sizes in the metal ones. But I like the feel of the Odyssey much better than the regular one. Because I have this is the Pride one. This is an L that I got last year, and I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I love the feel of it. I love everything about it. I haven't had any issue with it at all, except for every now and then the plastic, which is the same with knitting needles too, but every now and then the plastic will be an issue with some yarns and the way that it'll drag on the plastic. And you just have to switch to a different needle. I switched to a metal needle with that one and had no problem. Just some yarns. Some yarns you have to use metal with, I'm telling you, because they just don't. They just
Right.
don't go. They just don't flow like they should.
Look, I'm glad some of y'all have seen it. There's several of them that say that it's
Yes.
either a good movie or they want to see it or so. And I saw somebody say
Hello,
Sing,
Genevieve. Good to see you.
Sing 2. Yeah. We watched Sing 2 in theaters. It's really good. We're waiting for that one to come out. Lin-Manuel. Now who is that?
Ooh. Lin-Manuel Miranda was part of the story writing. And that's how you felt about it, huh, Delphine? The larger size Odyssey is a little heavy. It is. I felt like it. I love it. I love the feel of it, but it's just a little bit heavy. But that's okay. I still use it because I love it. What?
That's my oldest favorite song. That's his favorite song. We have to rewind it to watch that. That's his favorite.
Oh, that person wrote Hamilton, the musical,
Oh.
which I've never seen. Susan feels like they're all heavy.
Oh, Lori. She's being an enabler now.
50% off regular priced item coupon on the app. And yes, I have sitting right here because they are in store and online. 20% off total purchase. This is through the 15th. That one is gone. This one
Night,
is.
Joe.
Good night, Ola Joe. Thank you for being here. 50% off regular price item, if you can find one at Joann's. That's the 20th through the 22nd. 40% off any one regular price, the 13th through the 26th.
I'm not good with
Yeah.
names.
With what?
Names. Crafty Heart. She gave us some backstory there. I'm not.
Puerto Rican. He's Puerto Rican.
Oh, it won't let me. There it goes.
Have a great night, Ola Joe. I've heard lots of good things, and there's so many references to Hamilton. Listen, you know I've heard quite a few of the songs. So there's this thing, it's called TikTok.
Uh-huh.
I'm on TikTok, and the guy who does the what's his name? Does late night show, and he has where they karaoke in his car.
Oh, I know who
They're
you're talking.
they're always doing the Hamilton songs.
James is his name. James something.
Yeah, James something. Yeah. Oh, wow. He
Huh.
wrote the song that raised the money for PR after the hurricane in 17.
Wow.
See, because that one was Puerto Rico, and that one came into Louisiana, didn't it? In 17. Weren't y'all there?
Yeah.
Right in there somewhere? I
Yeah,
was
but
trying to
I don't
remember
remember
this
there
the
being
other
anything
day.
here. That would have been the first year we were here, and I don't remember there being anything here.
Okay, so that one didn't get to you then.
No.
To figure out. Oh, thank. Oh, I see that now. It says thank. You see it? It's exclamation thank. Does not exist.
Oh,
Okay. So that's a timer.
yeah. And then it said something about exclamation Insta was another one that wasn't one to. That is your Instagram, maybe?
Yeah.
Oh, Laura's saying it hit the East Coast.
Okay. Yeah, that's Bonnie called it. That was Matthew.
Uh-huh.
It tore up Georgia.
Yeah.
I always forget that Georgia sits where it does, where it can get some of that stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, there's the other one, Chelsea. You cannot call the same command as an alias. I'll check them out. They didn't line up, evidently, when I did the timers and stuff. It's the song that references all the towns and many of the Puerto Rican singers saying on it, like J-Lo. I forget she's Puerto Rican. J-Lo she's huge in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
No, not as a state, we don't. I forget that it's where it sits. Nobody was going to forget the Georgia peaches.
No.
And Karen's in Georgia, too. A yarn addict. Karen, a yarn addict. She's in Georgia. There's a bunch of them in Georgia. I was making a list of Texas podcasters.
Were you? Are there a lot?
I was in there with Jamie. Jamie's Hooked. She's a Texas podcaster. Jamie's Hooked, Dinner Knittery, Miguel at Who Knows, Daigo Crochet, Terry at Yarn Joy Podcast, Crystal the Yarny Chicken and Crazy Cat Lady, Big Crafter, Vero's Crochet Adventures, Knitting Turnpike, Foxy Creations, Sweet Melissa Makes and More, GB Maltese. That's just what I got so far.
Man.
A bunch of them.
She did, Bella. She wrote that thanks one down.
Yes, I did. I wrote it on here so I can go back and check it out. Oh, there's another one. Now, I blocked it, but y'all need to report it.
I missed it.
See, and that's what I hear. I hear Georgia's very pretty. It's someplace I've not been yet.
Me neither. And it's
well, let me know, Bella. I'll help you.
Closer to me than it is to you, so.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I would say. No.
Or is it closer to you? I am not good with all that geographical stuff.
Well, you're welcome for that.
Thanks. Appreciate that.
You come by it very, very natural.
Now
it won't let you?
Cheryl said she reported it.
Well, shoot. I'll leave it alone. Y'all can do it. Oh, it's muggy in the summer, Patricia says. Oh, it was just these, I'm getting a couple of bots coming in. They're just bots.
Okay, I think I'm going to have to go. Everybody's asking. They're wanting to know where dinner's at. So I'm going to have to go. I have to go feed the troops.
Okie doke. Thank you, Stephanie.
See, Laura said Georgia's closer to me.
I was thinking it was.
Where is it? In between Florida and South Carolina. Okay.
Next to Alabama. That's what I was thinking. It was over there on the other side of Alabama.
Yeah, and Alabama's not too far from me. Well, certain parts anyways.
Telling you have a good night, Charles.
Y'all too. So good to see y'all. I'm gonna finish this row and then I can.
Oh, imagine Amy.
I'll probably be lurking in the back.
Okay.
I might show back up in the comments, but
What do you got?
I'll for sure at least have you on.
You got.
Night, everyone.
Love you.
Love you. All right, now I got to figure out how to cancel out of this.
Down at the bottom. You remove.
Or... No. Oh, I think I figured it out.
Oh.
Oh.
Did it work? Oh. There she goes. Exactly, Bonnie. Exactly. It's hard to imagine that you can get, you know, it takes me an hour just to go to either Abilene or Wichita Falls from here. Because it's a big state. Just down the street from Fort Gordon. So Fort Gordon is that a town? I'm thinking they might have a base there also. That sounds like someplace they would have a base. Well, I'm in Texas, but I'm not from Texas. I'm from California. Yeah, Fort Gordon. I was thinking that was an army base. Yeah, I was thinking it was. Oh, at Fort Hood. Oh, yep. I am a Air Force brat. Oh, Camp Lejeune. Wow, that's a famous place, isn't it? It's a very famous Marine base. Y'all see his tail? He goes getting all excited over there. What are you doing, bud? What are you doing? What you got? Oh, you got your new toy. Oh, I'm gonna get it. You want me to get it? I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Huh? That's the game. Come and get it. Air Force brat and a vet, Patricia is. Thank you. He's a mess now, let me tell you. Yes, and he just makes me smile. He's always happy. Even when he gets in trouble, he's happy. Okay, I'll go inside now. I'm just gonna go sit on my blanket and be okay. Hi. He's just always happy. He got in trouble last night because he went running off where he shouldn't, and he doesn't come back because he's got something in his brain and he's just beeline. That's Cerberus. Yeah, so he is doing really, really good. He really is. He's kind of bored right now because we did one walk since we've been home, and then it got cold again. It's going up and down, up and down, up and down. But we were outside today. We were cleaning off the porches and all that because we had all that wind and all that stuff. Yeah, romance in the wind. Maybe that was it. Maybe. I don't know, but he's not listening. He's sure not listening when he's running that way. Oh, and an army spouse now. Cool. Yes. Oh, yes, Amy. Absolutely. Thank you all for your service. Thank you so very much. I tell you, when I was at my dad's, it's amazing to me in Colorado Springs because, they have the bases, couple bases right there. And then, of course, there's one, up towards Denver. And there's a lot of bases and stuff going, a lot of military in that area, Denver, Colorado Springs. And he wears his cap, and it says that he's a he's a vet. He's a Vietnam vet. And he's got the sticker on the truck and all of that. Well, everywhere we go, everywhere they were telling him, thank you. It specifically come over and look him right in the eye and say, thank you, sir, for your service. And then they look at me and say, thank you, ma'am. It was everywhere we go in Colorado Springs. It's amazing. Oh, he wants to chase the cows. Yeah, he wants to. What they like to do, what him and the other dog, Duke, what they like to do is they like to go up to the fence when the cows are at the fence and bark at them and scare them. They're happy if they go running like, whoa, get scared at them. Ah, you were in the military and you say the hardest part is being the spouse. Wow. It is. It is. I know that was a big part of it, especially since it's the Vietnam, because Vietnam they were treated so very terrible when they came back. Yes. Yeah. I know my mom used to talk about, because, Dad was in the military, and we did that. And then when they got back, then his job was on the base there, and he worked in the mountain. Okay. So my dad, what his job was, hey, there's Cheryl. Hey.
Hi. How's it going?
Good.
I thought I would sneak on for a few minutes and say hi to everybody and go from there. And
That's wonderful. I'm glad you did.
yeah, I'm sorry I was not in the best of moods right now, but I'm okay now.
It's okay.
So,
It's okay. I
yes,
understand.
lots and lots going on, but that's okay. But yeah. So how's everybody going? Hi Patricia, how are you? So, I see that my boy is being a good boy.
Yeah, he is. He,
So,
like I said, he got in trouble a little bit last night because he just when I call him, he doesn't want to cut. He doesn't want to stop. He makes a
yeah.
beeline for what he's after, and he doesn't want to stop. And I really don't want to put him on a leash here because he's not going to go. He didn't go as far as he did the last time, which I spent 20 minutes trying to find him. This
Hi
time,
everybody, how are you? Well, you know what? That's the border collie in him. So it's going to be pretty notorious for doing stuff like that.
I've been smelling when I go outside, I get a whiff of a skunk. And he killed a skunk the first week he was here. So I really think he's got that
focused mind. Yes, I think
and
so.
so now he's like, I have to go get it. And him and Duke just take off together and they feed off of each other. Aw.
Oh, yes. Hello, Tiffany. Thank you. How are you doing today?
Oh, wow. Do what? deficiency. Oh, you mean you talking about him running off after things? Yeah. Oh, he just. I don't really think that's what he's doing,
Mm-hmm.
but it's hard to say because we don't have anything really unless they've been dropped off. Somebody dropped something off, or there's one. If they're here, they're like 3 or 4 miles away. But
Oh
they
wow.
can definitely, they
Get up
definitely
and
know
go.
that, and I
Yeah.
don't.
Well, I just been crocheting up a storm. I got like 6 hats done practically.
Show
I
us what you
finished
got
I
if
finished
you
this
want to.
guy yesterday.
Oh my gosh, look at him. Oh, I bet Brett wants
I
him.
am. This is Yarnspirations Crochet Along and stuff. I had to go to the store and spend money, which I didn't want to, but I was out of the yellow.
Oh,
And I also needed the safety eyes because those were big safety eyes.
yeah, they are big.
So I
Yeah.
got those at Joann's. Luckily they had some. And then I finished this guy like a half an hour before you got on.
Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh, he's so cute.
This is by Rose and Lily Amigurumi. She's got these tutorials out, and that's what I was following yesterday.
Okay.
Today. Geez, I can't even talk and stuff. So those are the new additions, and of course, making tons of hats and all that other fun stuff.
And Michelle likes that purple. Hey,
Oh,
Cheryl,
yes,
what's your favorite color?
purple in
Did you
various
see Rose
shades.
last night?
I didn't get to watch it.
Rose Likes Crochet was asking everybody. She had people on her panel, and she was asking
Uh-huh.
everybody and Joe did a video too.
I didn't get
Even
to
though,
watch it, but that's on my list to do.
yeah.
And then I made this hat.
Oh, I like
Now,
it.
this was just white chunky yarn,
Hmm.
and then I had a thing of this. It's just really fine
Yeah.
thread. I held them together. So now I have me a Valentine knee hat.
Oh, you do. Look at you.
I
You're
I
all
still got to put
over.
my tail in. I still got to put
Oh,
my tail.
I thought that was a feature that's going to hang down the back like a
Nah.
uh
Nah. This is the Hobby Lobby fur that was on clearance.
oh
But I
yeah.
got like 5 or 6 balls of it and stuff. So, what you want, kiddo?
Did you know that Brenton is gone?
What?
He's not here.
Brenton is gone. He walked off again.
Okay. All right, I got to deal with that now. So, anyhow, nice to say it. My kid walks away and doesn't say, "Oh, I'm going anywhere." And then I
Uh-oh.
had
Hello.
Cheyenne says
Hey.
hi. And then I had this stuff in the gala variety packs that you get sometimes, and I had a whole bunch of these little small balls. So I just finished it off.
I love
I just
that.
made
I
it up
love
to the top.
those. I gotta show my hat off again because I don't know if
Go
everybody
for it.
saw it. But I have one of these hats that she's been making also.
I bet it's too warm right now, but that was fun to make.
It sure did do the job when I was up there though.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm glad it got your ears covered and everything. So,
And it fits me absolutely perfect.
wow, I
This
wonder
is
how
one
that
that I'm
can
wearing
be.
when we went to the thrift store.
Uh-huh. And then I had two and a half balls of this particular yarn. I forgot what it, hold on, I got it here. It's called this. Oops, let's get it over there.
Danish bulky Bernat. What in the world?
I had like 2.5 balls. And I thought, okay, well, you know what? I'm going to use it up. So I made it extra long. And
It's a bucket.
I can cuff it.
And you can, yeah. Oh,
So,
that looks good on you. That's
so,
good.
and this is called sandstone. So like I said, I had like 2.5 balls and I'm like going, it's been in my stash too long. I need to get it done. So I used it and got it up.
Likes my hat.
Which one?
I say everybody likes my hat.
Oh, yes, I know. I like it too. And that was the
Mirabelle or
caviar.
something?
Reynolds caviar.
Caviar.
The brown
Yeah,
brown
I don't know
color.
if they can see it, but it's got this gold strand running through it. And I don't, there we go.
Oh, I can see it.
It's really cool. I like it.
And I've showed you pictures of this, but I also did that one.
Oh, yes. And I love the texture in that. I can't wait till you tell us what that is because I love that.
I want to write the pattern first.
Hi, Bonnie. Thank you for being here.
I don't know if anybody's seen something very similar to this type of pattern, but I got to write the pattern up.
I like it.
This I had in that one of the mystery bags that I got from the thrift store. I had a blue fleck and I've gone, I need to use it up. So I used it up.
Yep.
Couldn't see it before. Was it this blue hat that you're talking about, Tiffany?
I think they're talking about that you couldn't, when I had it on and showed them.
Oh, okay.
You couldn't see that was like a glitter, like a gold glitter in there.
Yeah. Okay. So I've been busy. Not only that, but do you remember that Italiana from Yarn Bee that I got when you were here?
Oh, yes.
Well, I have to tell you, I think the packaging is wrong because it's supposed to be 111 yards, but this is a scarf.
You got a lot out of that.
Oh, this was 5. I got 5 balls, one without the band. This is 4.5 balls, and I still have a lot to go. Plus, I made a hat and put half of it in here. So I think this here is
maybe 200 yards or something.
211, maybe 200 more. Whoops, I'm sorry. Whoops.
Yeah, a little bit farther. It's an older yarn because it has the older band on it.
I have a better band if I can find it. There it is.
Yeah. See, that's the older style.
Yeah, and this says it's 111 yards, but I think it lied. I think it was a misprint.
Now that one is that all polyester?
That is, gotta see for a minute there.
Oh.
50 acrylic and 50 polyester.
Okay.
But yeah, so I have enough to make a long scarf.
Yeah.
So
it's gonna be nice though. That's more like a stole.
Well, you know what's really nice about
remember the older fashioned stoles that had they were fluffy and you put it around your, and you wore it over your, just across the arm right here, That's what that reminds me of, like a very, like if you had on your black dress.
Yeah. See if you fold it like this and just think it's going to be long enough to where if you didn't have a hat, it's wide enough to where you can just do this.
Yes. Oh, I like it. I like that.
Simple double crochets, all of it. So,
matter of fact, I've been thinking about that, something like that with the latte cakes.
I was thinking about doing that too with them, but I haven't figured out what I'm going to do with them just yet.
Now, Amy was saying that she had the purple yarn that was like that, and she may mean like the red one, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
She says it's very warm. It's purple velvet. I don't know which one she meant, but anyway. Was one of those hats that you showed, I think.
Oh,
I don't know.
you mean the, you know what? I think this is, if I'm not mistaken, I think this is the red heart flakes or fleck.
Is that Fleckin' yarn?
Yeah, not the flecking yarn. It's going to be out pretty soon with Crystal. I'm sitting there going, oh, Jill's going to go for that. That's okay. I'm thinking about buying some too.
What is it? And she was like, we're all going to be doing the same thing, because she says, I'm going to have to go out and try and get some too.
Yep. So we all got to fight for it. So
Yeah, she meant the
I think
one.
so. I think this is a red heart. Not sure. I think Lion Brand had some too, but I'm not quite sure. But this was more of a skein of the red heart style, not
Wow.
Lion Brand.
I just love that. And I do want to mention to you all, just so you know, my yarn is in the States.
Nice.
So my Daniel yarn, I have another order coming, and it will be here within the next few days. I'm going to try to get it updated by the end of the month. So that was my goal, is by the end of the month. And that's the best I can give you time-wise, is to have my update by the end of the month. And
Amy says stuck in Chicago.
No, it's in Philadelphia.
Oh, Philadelphia. Oh my goodness. Oh,
Said it was in Philadelphia. So anyway, but it's supposed to be here next week, I think.
Oh, I can't wait for the shop update. Is that when you're going to put those bags up on sale too?
Yes.
Nice.
So that's what I've got to work on, is getting the bags and everything so that you can choose the bag. And I'm working on how to get that all to work out on my website. And then with the yarn, what I wanted this time around was to have. Oh, hi, Mo.
Yes, Mo, I did move. And I'm currently in my new yarn room, and it's still a disaster and has to be rearranged and a whole bunch of other stuff. So lots and lots of fun.
She's looking at the glass half full, y'all. She's got a lot done.
This is only a third of it, I think.
I know, but you've got a lot
over
done.
third of it. Yeah. I still have holes, but it'll get there. I need to create holes before I could put more in.
Yeah, and there is the link to the yarn. There is still a little bit of yarn on my website now. And what I have coming is I wanted stock in my main colors that are my shop colors. So that's the three, which would be the Floozie Fanatic, the Chelsea, which is the purple, and the Keri's Idea, and they'll be in all three bases. Daniel had a hard time getting the sparkle this time because they were out of it. His supplier was. So no sparkle this time. And then the bags, Bella, I have some that were custom made for me from Shell, and she is Coffee Chaos Crochet, and I'll have all of the links. I did go through and show it on one of my videos recently, all of the bags, and there's about 20 or so of those that will be available. If they're limited, because she made them special size and stuff for me. So that was my announcement for that. I just wanted to let everybody know the progress Also, some people were wanting to know progress on my teeth. So I have another appointment. It is on the 25th. A week? Is that a week from now? Week from next week. Anyway, 25th, Tuesday.
Yep.
And this one, it's not Aspen Dental.
Oh, good.
This is the dentist I went to a few years ago. And I'm
nice.
going to, because I'm very upset with Aspen Dental, the way they treated me. I just think it's wrong, the way that they worked all of that. And I feel a little bit put off by them. So I'm going to go see. I have to do another exam.
But you'll be okay with that. I mean, hopefully they will treat you far better than what, the last one did. And sometimes it's shopping around is what you have to do.
Well, I now know what I don't want.
Well, that's a good thing. That's a real good thing.
Anyway, I hate that you have to go hunting.
Me? I just wanted to pop in and say hi and go from there and see what you were up to besides watching Chelsea. It was good to see her.
Yes.
We got another one.
Yes. And I'm going to leave that one alone and let somebody else get it because they said they weren't able to report it or something.
And I don't know if I can block it here, but I'll let somebody else do it.
Yeah, Chelsea said she couldn't from in there, so it's
Okay.
different. I think it's just different here in StreamYard.
Could be.
Somebody who is on the regular YouTube page needs to do it, I think.
Oh, definitely.
Thank you, Lori.
And Mo said that it looks good, but I'm like going, well, it still needs a lot of work and stuff. So it's all good. It'll get there one of these days.
Thank you, Amy.
You already got it.
Hey, Pamela. Pamela's adoring crochet.
Pamela.
So glad you came by. Okay, they did it. Now I can block it.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, try refreshing the page. That's not going to happen. Maybe because they reported it.
Probably.
Oh, that's all right. I get an error. What are you up to, Pam? She's saying hello to you too.
I saw that. Hello, Pam. I enjoy her channel so much. It's really awesome.
I know it. She
Good
just does a great job. So really, really fun stuff.
She's also an enabler too. I just have to say this because I had to buy a couple of books that she showed on her channel.
Oh, she's good with the books.
I know, right?
Yeah, she's got a lot of books. You got a lot of books, Pam. Y'all, I got a lot of books. And we need to do, let me just say, oh, she had a bad head cold. I didn't realize that, Pam. I'm glad you're feeling better.
I am too.
Oh, so many people that have been, she says she's a book freak. Another one of our glorious collections. But
I got you something. I know Miss Pam has got it, and I know a few other YouTubers have gotten it, but I got you the crochet calendar from Annie's.
Oh.
I got me one too. So I got two. So they're on their way.
Speaking, because Pamela did that last year.
Yes. She was working on the calendar, crochet calendar, yes. So
yeah.
I got it. I know we're gonna be probably a little bit behind, but I thought maybe you and I'd like to challenge each other. Try it.
Good. That sounds good.
See how it goes.
Yep. So those of you that do not know, we've talked about it for quite a while now. We did not get a chance to get a video up on Cheryl's channel while I was there, but
it's still a work in progress.
But we're going to. But
Yep.
we're also going to do, maybe before that happens even, just depends on how it goes, but we're going to do a podcast together, and then you guys will get to see it after. So not a live, we're going to do a podcast, and then we've got lots of plans going for that.
Yep. I just got to figure it all out. That's what I got to do.
Lori's got it. She wanted it for the Christmas bag
Christmas.
that was in it. Oh gosh, yes, Laura. That tired is terrible that comes along with all this stuff. Even the flu stuff that's going around. We had a really nasty flu bug. We thought we had, I had every symptom. It was like COVID. It was just so like it. She had some trouble with the January, what she said. What was the January project in there?
Was that last year's or this year's calendar?
She's talking about January.
Oh, this one? Really? Hi, honey. Why don't you come over and say hi to the ladies and to Miss Jill? Come on, stop whispering.
Okay, there's a guy in here too. Shad's here
Yes.
somewhere.
Okay. Oh, there's gentlemen. So
Here.
say hi, honey. Say hi.
Hi, honey.
Hi, honey.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's my husband, Brett. And I'm pretty sure he's going to sneak in periodically on the channel as well.
Yes.
Oh, it was this year's calendar. Okay. We'll have to check it out.
Laura. Oh no, you need to see if you can find somebody. Pamela's saying it was a mosaic pot holder. Well, that's a good place to start with a mosaic project.
That'll be a challenge for me because I've never done a mosaic.
I mean, I've done color work, but I don't know the difference in what they call mosaic. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a style. Mosaic's like a style of color work.
Do you watch Charm Grammy, Lynette from Charm Grammy? She did something like that as a tutorial to kind of explain how to do it. And I thought, wow, okay, I might be able to do that.
Cool.
So we'll have to check it out.
Yeah, I'll have to look for that. Let me write that one down too.
It was like a couple of days ago. I want to say 3 or 4 days ago.
Oh, this is recent then.
Yeah, it's very recent. It's like within this last week.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Laura, I hope you can get somewhere and get tested. She doesn't have the transportation, but I know that they are pumping out a lot more tests this year than ever before. So you should be able to find some way.
Susan
Pamela,
says she wants to do the SETA calendar project. That's an interesting one too. I can't believe she even came out with her own calendar. Can you believe that? SETA from Seta's
neat.
Place.
Yeah, it's neat.
Carol.
What, honey?
Love you.
I love you too. He's yelling at me from the other room saying, I love you.
Who's Fred?
I didn't see no Fred.
Maybe she's saying hi to Brett. It's Brett.
Oh, Brett.
I bet.
Okay, yes. That's Brett.
We may have to call him Fred from now on. That would be fun.
Nah, it don't suit him though.
No, he doesn't look like a Fred, y'all.
No.
He doesn't act like a Fred either.
Oh, I bet that's going to be interesting, Amy. I would love to see that.
Yeah, Laura, if you have any trouble at all with your heart rate being racing and your breathing, or just getting so weak you don't think you can even get to the door, you really need to call an ambulance. Please don't wait.
Yeah, don't wait. Your health is so important these days. You know, everyone is a special gift in this world, regardless. You know, we want to keep everybody healthy and safe. So go see a doctor. Don't wait. Don't hesitate.
Yeah. Because I know an ambulance will come get you. I know that it's expensive,
Yeah.
but it's not worth losing your life over.
Well, I know there's certain programs out there that do what they call med rides. So in our area, we have what they call Meta Ride, that they will actually take you to the doctors. They will take you. All you have to do is call them up. And I know certain insurance companies yeah, I can't even talk. Sorry. Certain insurance, I know Medicaid does, and I know certain types of insurance will pay for that ride to go to the doctor. They will also
Yeah.
bring you back home too.
Bella, I'm telling you that with the anniversary cake, try changing hooks to a different style of hook and see if that helps. I don't know if you've done that yet, because that helped me. I had a little splitty trouble, but I just changed hooks and I was fine. Because I was actually using a hook that was too small, and I went up to what it said on the label and it was much better. Oh, you only had one. Oh.
That's okay. I haven't gotten any of those anniversary cakes.
Now, I was going to say the Yarny Fiber Sisters is another one that's doing a calendar.
It's okay, Susan. I
It's
don't think
okay.
he even understands because he's not even in the room.
We're trying to figure out where Fred came from.
It's all good. So when I go in the room, I'll just call him Fred for you, and we'll see what he does. He'll just laugh at me probably.
Yeah, he'll just laugh it off.
Oh yeah.
Oh, she held on to hers for 2 years. So that one that I used for my Ruana,
Mm-hmm.
I had it for a while. No, that's not right.
No, that one's relatively new because that's a newer color that
That
came
was a
out when
newer
you were.
color. I
Yeah.
do have one. I have two back there that I've had since they first came out, the first year. I've got the cookie color, and then the other one is that blueberry party or something like that.
Yeah, you were working that Rwanda in that blue color one.
Okay, Pamela, maybe that's where I heard about it, was on your channel. She's doing that Yarny Fiber Sisters with Pamela, with
Nice.
the others. See, and Lori doesn't like the feel of them. Isn't that funny? They are, okay, I'll tell you what the anniversary cakes remind me of. The blueberry one is what she had too. Okay. The anniversary cakes, if y'all remember, back in the day, and when I was a little girl, I had ponytails. And Mama used to use this yarn, and she'd wrap it around and make a bow tie. I had a rubber band, and then I had the yarn that was wrapped around the rubber bands and a little bow.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it reminds me of, is that yarn. And it was like a twist. That
Oh
yarn had
wow.
like a twist to it. That's what that yarn reminds me of. I had this weird memory of this yarn from childhood when I first started working with it. I don't know what to tell you.
If you remember.
You never know.
I don't know if you remember that Burnett came out with the Burnett Chunky came out with stripes in a cake.
Uh-huh.
And that's what that yarn feels like to me. The Caron Simply Soft anniversary cake. Not Simply Soft, Cheryl.
Caron
Boy,
anniversary.
I can't talk today. The anniversary cake. And that's what it feels like to me, is that particular one.
She didn't like the feel of the ponytail yarn either. That's funny.
It is funny.
Oh my gosh. What is it, bud?
Uh-oh, you're frozen up.
I am? Am I frozen? Uh-oh. See? I'm not the only one that remembers that. No, I think she was frozen. I think I was frozen on her screen, and so she went out because hers was buffering, I think. So I'm looking over here and it's still ticking. Oh my gosh, y'all remember my first ones where it was like, oh, my first lives were a trip, y'all. They were a trip. A 19mm hook or a 9mm. Okay, 9mm. Went up from the 8. Is it say 8 on there? Okay. Well, you could try the 9. You could try the 9mm and see if it feels better. I just know that that's what I did on mine because it kind of drove me crazy, and I was like, oh, I wasn't using a big enough hook. See, I hear that from people that their hands hurt when they use it. And then I hear other people say their hands hurt when they use the smaller yarns. So it's interesting, our reactions. That's why, it's nice that there's so many different ones out there. Oh, I understand. You can't change it up because that's the one you're using. Got it. I got it. Okay, guys, I think I am going to go. We are right around our 2-hour mark that I usually go. And I want to thank everybody for being here. Thank you, Chelsea. Thank you, Cheryl. If anybody has any questions, my email, it put that up for you. Just send me an email and I'll see if I cannot answer your questions, and leave me comments and all of that good stuff. Don't forget to hit the thumb on your way out. And this is where I usually say, yes, I'm so glad you came by, Pamela. Thank you so much. Rosie's you're going to be in my area, aren't you? Okay. Can you email me so that we can work something out in March? Sounds good. So I love you, Chelsea. I love you, Oliver. I love you, Solomon. Hello, Orlando. And he's not watching, but I always say hi to him anyway. I love you, Keri and Sailor. And I love all of you guys. I thank you so much for spending time with me. Good night, Cheryl. It's okay. I'm going to go ahead and go anyway. Don't even worry about it. We'll talk soon. I promise. Love you all. Have fun today. And I'll see you later. Thank you, Lori. I appreciate you.